Sometimes the best things in life are free. Ever since the first dream wedding show, it's been my dream to give a lucky bride and groom their very own dream wedding. And thanks to 101 The Rose and the amazing team of Central Pennsylvania wedding professionals, we were able to do just that. Coming right up on Dream Weddings. What makes a dream wedding? Some brides think that dream weddings only happen in big cities or exotic beach locations. But that's not true. Dream weddings happen every weekend in small towns all over America. It takes good planning, attention to detail, and having your very own dream team in place. Stay tuned and I'll show you how it's done.
101 The Rose and RoseRadio.com. It's the Breakfast Club waking you up this morning along with Dennis Mitchell, Michelle Cruz, Brian Jordan, and special guest Martine.
Hey guys.
Good to see you again.
Likewise. How are you? Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, we have a great event coming up this Sunday at the Eden Resort. It's the annual Rose Bridal Party. We're teaming up with you guys for something pretty big.
Yes, and I'm excited because this is literally the first bridal show of the year, and we just partner up because we're going to give up to $20,000 of giveaways.
This is great.
From the cake to the limo to the dress, bridesmaids, dresses, invitations, you name it, it's $20,000. This is the first time we're doing something like this.
Unbelievable. Can I be a bride again?
No. Yes.
I think it's time to renew those vows, Michelle.
There you go. Renew your vows for sure.
Nice.
This is quite the hookup. So brides-to-be can come out and they register online at RoseRadio.com, or you can come out and just walk up as well, and anybody that comes out could be in the running for this great prize.
Congratulations. 2 weeks. We were 2 weeks to the day engaged. We went to get ideas at the show, and I said, the vendors giving away stuff. We win something, we win something. I said, there's some big thing at the end, too, and, we're like, let's just sneak in the back, that way we can get out of here once it's over. And that didn't happen at all. And we didn't know what was going on.
No expectation to win whatsoever.
Yeah. None. Like, well,
so
we'll
many
over.
people. Never happens to us.
No, never. Well, everybody kept asking us when our wedding, we didn't even have a wedding date because of 2 weeks. We didn't have much time to talk about it. But knowing each other, we were probably thinking about going to Vegas because we like Las Vegas.
When we met,
yeah,
I said, what is your theme? And they're like, we don't have a theme. Can you tell me more about that?
Well, no, obviously we've seen the show and we've talked amongst ourselves, like, why is there always a theme? What a theme?
Honestly, I really haven't been to weddings that have a theme.
We don't want to tell anybody really what the theme is, but we kind of want to give a hint. And everybody who knows us knows that we like to gamble. We like to go to Vegas, Atlantic City, There's a casino in Granville. We go there sometimes. So it's very fitting for us. Instead of us going to Vegas, Vegas is coming to us.
So how do you feel about being on Dream Weddings?
That's probably the worst part of it, I guess.
Wow, I was not expecting that. Cut. Ask again.
Well, we never expected to be on a television show by any
I didn't know it was a television show at first.
He didn't know anything.
I thought we're going there, there's this big grand prize, $23,000 towards a dream wedding. And then we're talking to Jessica and she's talking about you should watch some of the episodes online. I'm like, wait a minute.
What episodes? Yeah, he really didn't know.
Okay, so the free wedding comes with a catch. You have to share it with our audience. Up next, meet Melissa and Aaron's very own dream team. All of you guys are here for a reason. We need to make this look better than what it is already.
Well, for the ceremony, we're going to put drape walls down either side and pull the space a little narrower so that we can have the chairs in the middle and then a beautiful fabric backdrop across the front to create a space just for the ceremony. And then while the guests go out for cocktails, we're going to take that all down and transform the room back into a beautiful space for after dinner.
When it comes to the lighting, we have to be very careful because I don't want it to be too flashy. What she recommended also was something very romantic. And I know, Stacia, you're going to be doing hundreds of candles, I hear.
Right, we're going to create an aisle of candlelight.
The light is going to be dim. Okay, obviously it's going to be an issue for us, for the production. So how can you help us run with the lighting?
We can have it set up so it's on cue, we can have it change color, intensity, or so we'll be able to raise or lower the lighting in the room as well.
So why don't we have the bride come in and it's gonna be dark, and as she's actually arriving slowly towards the middle, the lights could start going up a little bit higher.
As she's coming down, the walls can dim down to the left and right as she passes the lights as well. And when she gets to the front and turns, have them all dim up.
Do you guys like that? I think that's great. And I think it's definitely gonna be working for the cameraman who is behind us right now. And then right after the ceremony, we're gonna have about 30, 45 minutes for us to change everything. So that's when we're gonna be playing in here big time, because the cocktail hour is next door.
We're going to remove some of the furniture out of the lobby to create more space, add some cocktail tables out there.
So I'll have to come back to help for the flip, to reposition the centerpieces, basically between 5 and 6. As long as I know the time frame for you, that's perfect.
You're gonna provide us with a timeline?
I'm going to provide you with the timeline. We're working on one right now with Melissa and Aaron to get exactly how they want their day to flow. And then all of the vendors are going to weigh in and let me know when they want to come, so we're all on the same page.
We have a Vegas theme, so we have some primary colors that we're going to be working with: the whites, the reds, and the black.
They went for a more formal invitation.
Very nice. I think the invitations is very imperative because this is what's going to set the tone of the wedding. I'm going to know if I'm going to wear jeans, khaki, sweatpants, suit, black tie, and by the way, I hated when guests wear khakis or jeans to a wedding. So if you're one of them, please don't.
This kind of gave them a glimpse of what's going to happen. She requested that the king and queen card be her head table cards. The table numbers is going to be a card suite.
Can you send them to me, PDF?
Yes.
Because I would like to use this as a cake topper.
Oh, that would be great. Yes, I can definitely send that to you.
Now, what about the place cards? What are you doing for them?
She wants to do a seating chart.
A seating chart, okay.
Yes, and the seating chart, we talked about it, and we're going to try for a roulette table.
What?
This is just a quick mock-up, and what it would be is each of the guests, I put it by couples because we need the room, would be in the green, and then the table where they're sitting would be in the spot where the ball would land.
That is so cool. Gents, do you have anything that can rotate? If we put that on a high top and we put a flat on the table and people can just walk around and see.
All kinds of stuff like that in the prop shop.
Really?
Yeah.
We're going to use an assortment of martini glasses filled with stones and lights to really bring in the vibe and the
Vegas-y club.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we're going to incorporate some black ostrich plumes in the centerpieces, not gaudy, just tasteful, mixed with the red and black flowers.
Definitely height.
Yes, we're going to do an assortment of different heights. So there'll be 4 tall centerpieces positioned basically around the dance floor. We'll do something low on her table, maybe even just utilize her bouquet.
Good.
And then mix in the martini glasses throughout the room.
Can we do something in the back wall? Is that a possibility? We can do up lighting or the monogram perhaps or something, because it just looks very plain.
We can take all of the aisle candles and line them up along the edge of the dance floor too.
You mean the stage?
Yeah, the stage, just so when you're looking behind them, you really see.
Guys, this is a backdrop. People are gonna be facing them that way. That's a focal point, so we really need to concentrate on that, I think.
We offer as an add-on, we do offer monogram lighting, we do offer a monogram package where we can either beam it on the dance floor, we can beam it on the wall. We have templates that the bride and groom can select from, or they can customly design their own as well.
Okay. You see, this is what I was thinking. Welcome and their last name to our wedding. Lancaster or something like that. You know what I mean? Because it looks Vegas. Can we do something?
Put that up there?
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
Yeah, that most definitely could be done. You could take almost anything and put it up.
We're gonna have a nice dream wedding, I think.
It's a dream team, that's for sure.
Oh, yes.
Greenfield Inn provided the food for the wedding. And we had a special treat at the Catacombs at the restaurant where we got to sample food and wine.
We're going to do a little bit of a tasting, try some different varietals with the entree tonight.
I'm assuming you love wine, right?
I do love wine, especially Merlot.
Wow, look at this menu.
So we tried to incorporate a little bit of the theme in the menu, and as you're trying different things, you can taste the different wines. They're going to pair a little bit better with different items. So right now what we're tasting are are the hors d'oeuvres. It's not on our dinner menu in the restaurant, but it's probably one of our very most popular hors d'oeuvres that we serve here.
I can see why.
It's one of my favorite ones so far.
Good.
Actually, I love food.
And there was so much to enjoy. Aaron loved the sliders.
It's definitely my territory right now.
Okay.
This is really good.
Now we'll get to try these, right? Because this will be during cocktail hour.
We always try to make it a priority to make sure that you have your own special plate, that you definitely take time to relax and enjoy your meal.
That's right, and I like to pull them away from everything that's going on, so they can look at each other and say, "Wow, we really did this."
Coming up, Melissa and Aaron get themselves ready for the big day with dance lessons, wardrobe, and makeover. Neither Melissa nor Aaron had ever taken dance lessons before. But Barbara from Ballroom on the Square had all the right moves for them.
Do you have a song?
We do have a song. It's Barry White's My First, My Last, My Everything.
I love it. I love it. Because the wedding is so somber that you need to get the party started.
Well, they're all yours. Do your
Awesome.
magic.
Okay.
Of course, one of the first things a bride thinks about when she gets engaged is the dress. Weddings by Paulette provided Melissa with $1,000 for her dress. Like most brides, Melissa seemed a little overwhelmed by all her choices.
What we're going to do today is to give her her own fashion show. And we're just going to keep right on going until she finds the dress.
But that wasn't all she got. Michelle, Melissa's sister, surprised her by flying in from Las Vegas to help pick out her dress.
Oh my
This is a beautiful surprise, so thank you so much for coming all the way here for us. This is awesome.
She's the one who has all the hyperness about it. Like, have you done this? What about this? What about that? I'm like, oh my God, calm down.
The women had fun shopping for 2 days. After choosing Melissa's gown, they spent the next day at the bridal boutique choosing the bridesmaids' gowns. It was a very productive weekend. Aaron's wardrobe was courtesy of Dream Weddings and Central PA Tuxedo.
Knowing Melissa, you know, with her color scheme as well, you're looking for a particular color?
I'm thinking I'm gonna go with all black and white for just me.
Oh, okay.
And put the guys in color.
What about the shirts inside? Any particular color do you recommend?
Well, the bride is wearing a diamond white.
Okay.
We're gonna want to go and stick with that diamond white color.
Well, for photography pictures, obviously we don't want her dress to look dirty next to his shirt.
Exactly.
Are you looking more like a cummerbund or a vest?
Probably gonna go with the vest.
What about tie or bow tie?
I'm actually gonna go with a bow tie and probably throw ties on the guys.
Love it.
One of the things I've discovered about brides is that they love makeovers. Melissa was no exception. But she got way more than she expected from Lux Salon in Lancaster.
Do you have any pictures, Melissa, that we can
do.
see?
I have pictures of how I like my hair on a regular basis, and then I also have pictures for the wedding day. So,
Wow.
This is a picture for the everyday.
Perfect. Great on you. You've got a lot of the blonde already here. We just have to go with a few heavier highlights here in the bang area to make your face pop.
When are we doing the color?
We were just talking about it. We can possibly even do it today.
That's perfect. So you like that look?
I do,
correct?
yes.
Well, you did say you swim a lot, so
Yes.
the chlorine, we have a Malibu treatment that would take all those minerals from pool water out and help brighten up this blonde.
And what about for the day of the wedding? Do you have any particular look?
I do. I have a couple different looks.
I love that. I love the back.
Now, is your dress shoulder? Do you have straps?
Strapless. It's a strapless dress.
Oh, that's
great. A cathedral veil on the back, and then for the reception, I am looking to get a hairpiece to put on the side, just like she has in the picture there. A little feather piece.
But with that much hair in there, does she have enough, or does she need extension?
That's a good question. I would say extensions because we are lifting it up and it's gonna, we're gonna need more length in the back.
Okay, makeup is very essential. I want her to look, and I'm sure she wants to look like Melissa that day, but she has a lot of beauty in there we need to like pop, okay?
We need to accentuate your eyebrows,
Yes.
around your eyes. We also do eyelash extensions and now they're individually placed. Is that something you would be interested in?
Sure, yes, because I really want to accentuate my eyes, because I love the color of my eyes.
Yes.
So.
They look natural and they're just dramatic.
Do you normally wear makeup?
I don't. I don't wear a lot of makeup.
Okay. So it'll be very natural looking, I assume?
Yes,
okay.
very natural.
But you want to apply a little more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you hear what Scotty said?
Yeah.
Photos and video is very, very
Completely
different.
different to your everyday look. Even though you might feel like you have a little more makeup on than you're used to, on the camera, it will
It washes
look
it off.
beautiful. For your photos, for the wedding.
Yeah.
Coming up, it all comes together for Melissa and Aaron's dream wedding. The morning of the wedding, Melissa went back to Lux with her bridal party, where they had their hair and makeup done, and manicures and pedicures. The Hamilton Ballroom at Wheatland Place provided the venue for Melissa and Aaron's wedding and reception. Wow, many people are gonna walk by this way and they're gonna see this building. It's an office building. You would never even realize that there's a wedding venue or a ballroom inside. But just wait to see what the Dream Team have done for Melissa and Aaron. Let's take a look. Even though Jens did his magic hanging the silk fabric the night before, there was lots to set up before the wedding guests arrive. Damien, the DJ from Mix Up Productions, had two setups, one for the ceremony and one for the reception. Events done right really brought the room to life. They had a great plan to provide real drama with the lighting during the ceremony.
The bride's going to enter from the back. As she enters between the doors there, these two backlights will come on, okay? When she starts to pace down the aisle, the lighting will follow her along the drapes down the aisle as she walks forward. And I'll pace from the outside just to cue Ron as to when to bring the next set up. And as she comes forward here, they'll keep coming up until she gets to the front.
This is definitely dark for photography and the cinematography.
Well, if you want to stand over here on the front of this, so it'll be like that. This one will wash you from that side, or the bride from
and that one is going to be on
from this side.
Oh, okay.
That way you'll get cross lighting from the front, so the photographer should be able to get a good shot on it.
I like it. I really, really do like it a lot. Aaron and his groomsmen arrived from Lancaster Arts Hotel, courtesy of Premier One Limousine. He gave Susan Moran a surprise to give to Melissa. Then the bridal party arrived. I checked in with Melissa to see how she was holding up.
Just relax, breathe. How are you doing?
So far, I'm doing fine.
How are you
So I get in that and get lined up, and then it'll be crazy.
Since you don't want to see Mr. Aaron gave something to Susan, your coordinator. Patrice of Park Lane Jewelry brought Melissa some glamorous pieces to add to the sparkle. Arrangements were made for Melissa to wear one set for the ceremony and one for the reception. So after nearly a year of waiting, it was time for Dream Wedding's first giveaway wedding. Okay, what I want you to do is when you walk down the aisle, just pause in there for 1 second and just like look at everybody. And then just pause and pause and pause, and whenever you're ready, then walk down the aisle, but then look at his eyes.
You're asking a lot there.
I know, but I want him to see you. I want him to see you. After the ceremony, conducted by Reverend Kelly Jo Singleton, Mark King of Affordable by King Photography and Derek Diener of Levant Films took pictures of the bridal party. Dr. Rita Temple of Gettysburg Smiles gave Melissa a beautiful smile. The guests enjoyed cocktails in the lobby. Meanwhile, the Dream Team went back to work, transforming the elegant ceremony space into Las Vegas Club. Jan's Las Vegas Welcome really established the theme, and Stasia's centerpieces added an elegant but fun touch. Even my cake brought in a bit of Vegas, baby. I think the guests were really surprised by the couple's grand entrance. I somehow ended up with Melissa's garter. I think I was blushing. Events Done Right also provided a photo booth with lots of fun props. The Dream Weddings production team had a little too much fun, I think. I think that Melissa and Aaron also had a great time. Hard to believe that this is the same couple who was going to have a quiet Vegas wedding. Even Aaron got comfortable in front of the camera. Thanks so much to 101 The Rose and the amazing Dream Team who made this wedding a reality. See you next time. This episode couldn't have happened without our Dream Team. Hamilton Ballroom, Greenfield Inn Catering, That's It Wedding Concepts, Lancaster Arts Hotel, Mixed Up Productions, Reverend Kelly Jo Singleton, Weddings by Paulette, Studio Gents, Premier One Limousine, Events Done Right, Carpenter Invitations, Pedals with Style, Affordable by King, Park Lane Jewelry, House of Clarendon, Lux Salon, Levant Films, Bridal Boutique, Central PA Tuxedo, Ballroom on the Square, Gettysburg Smiles,